These of the sign hereby surrender unconditionally to the Supreme Commander, Allied Expeditionary Force, and simultaneously to the Soviet High Command, all forces who are at this date under German control. On behalf of the German High Council, Yodel Colonel General.
A U.S. Army officer enters, carrying more files. He closes the door and sets up the chairs, one behind the desk and one in front. He sits and opens a file. The intercom buzzes.
Yes.
Sir, the guards have brought up Hermann Goering for you.
Okay.
I was merely holding it all in trust for the German people until my own museum was completed.
Your museum.
The Hermann Goering Art Museum. Scheduled to open on my 60th birthday, 1953.
I understand you wore a special costume when showing your collection to visitors.
I dressed to suit the occasion, that's all.
In velvet knickerbockers, shoes with solid gold buckles, lace shirt, and a velvet jacket?
When I had important guests, yes. I'm something of the Renaissance type. I make a lasting impression. 50 years from now, every German home will have a statue of me. A small one perhaps, but they will be there nonetheless.
I understand the highest price you ever paid was for a Vermeer.
Yes. It's the single greatest work I've done. Christ and the adulterers.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but that painted is a portrait.
Impossible. Christ and the adulterers cost almost 2 million euros.
Really? Well, it's definitely a fake.
Good afternoon. It's Herrn von Niegeren again. I'm von Niegeren. I'm Inspector Leister. May I come in? Aren't you the Van Niegeren who did that famous sketch of Queen Juliana's headgear? The one on all the calendars and travel posters and everything?
Yes, well, I am afraid that is mine. I made that little doll a celebrity, and she never called me again.
I always see it around a lot at Christmas time. On cards. That's yours.
So why are you here?
The American Army found Hermann Göring's personal art collection in the Bavarian Alps. Have you heard anything about this?
No.
Well, the pride of Göring's collection was a big Vermeer. His favorite painting, apparently.
Wonderful! To bring it back, it is a national treasure. It belongs to the Dutch people.
Mr. Van Niegeren, the sale of a national art treasure to the Nazis in time of war is a serious offense. A capital offense.
Inspector, when I placed Christ and the Adulteress with the broker, I instructed him that it was only to be sold to a Dutch collector or museum. If you don't believe me, go and ask the broker.
I'd love to, but it seems he's disappeared.
What do you mean?
I mean, we can't locate your broker.
Well, that is not my problem. I told you what happened to it, and that's all that I can do, I am afraid. It is nice to meet you, Inspector. I have got work to do.
Quite the tightrope walker, aren't you, sir?
If you say so.
Well, I'm here to push you off. When did you first become involved with the Nazis?
I was never involved with them, I told you.
When were you first attracted to the Nazi ideal?
I am not a Nazi.
If you had a party card, believe me, sir, we will find it.
There is nothing to find.
A few hours have passed and both men are showing the strain.
You went to Italy looking for art.
Yes.
You found a bankrupt family selling their belongings, including an unknown Vermeer, Christ and the Adulteress.
Yes!
You bought it for a pittance. Were they Jewish?
What?
Did you threaten or curse them to part with this painting?
No, I did not know if they were Jewish. I bought the goddamn thing and left.
After you made the promise never to mention their name to another living soul?
Yes! They were ashamed of their poverty, as I said.
Liar. You threatened them, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Then tell me their name. If we can find them, they'll clear you, right?
I can't.
Because they're dead, conveniently shoved into an oven.
You are so stupid, for God's sake.
Doesn't look that way from where I stand. You acquire Christ and the Adulteress in fascist Italy. During the war, it is purchased by Hermann Göring, and you receive the money. Under the occupation, you live in luxury, and to top it off, Hitler has a lovingly inscribed copy of your book. You sold it? You sold a national art treasure to a Nazi general for personal profit. A charge of treason has been entered against you.
Policeman.
Traitor.
God Almighty.
Look out the window. People living in wheelbarrows. And the girls? You'd be embarrassed to take one of those skeletons out in public. They used to be so pretty. Right in the middle of it, you're buying houses, hotels, and nightclubs. For cash. I wonder what they would think about all that out there. You're eating ham, fresh eggs, Roquefort cheese, champagne, fresh coffee, scotch, milk. What would mothers who lost their babies think? How did you afford this on an art dealer's income?
I won a big prize. I won it back in...
That's right. A few years ago, you started telling people that you won the lottery. Twice. Well, that explains everything.
I swear,
You really look awful, sir.
You've made me sick.
He puts a brown pill bottle on the table, just out of Van Meegren's reach.
When you cooperate, you'll get your pills back. And by the way, exactly how did you afford a drug habit on an art dealer's income?
Oh, for the love of God, Inspector, please.
Right. The lottery. Twice.
He puts a pad and pencil in front of Van Meegren.
The truth. All of it.
You really are a complete idiot. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
He slides the pad towards Leicester.
You take it down. I am too weak to write.
Leicester takes the pad back and holds the pencil over the paper, glaring at Van Meegren.
Exactly as I said, word for word.
Oh, I promise.
You goddamn idiots! Oh, did I say that already? I thought so. I never owned or sold a Vermeer titled Christ and the Adulteress. I did, however, sell a Van Meegren titled Christ and the Adulteress. Again, for the record, I painted it myself. I also painted Vermeer's Head of Christ, Isaac blessing Jacob, the washing of Christ's feet, woman reading music, woman playing music, and 2 Last Suppers, as well as various other works attributed by the experts to Howells, Terborg, and de Hoog. I confess to a deep and abiding love for the experts. You're not writing. Am I going too fast? Too many big words?
I really suggest you start taking the situation seriously, sir.
I prefer to sell my forgeries only to Dutch collectors and Dutch museums. Much safer that way. But Christ and the Adulteress succeeded beyond my wildest dreams, and Göring wanted it. And I made the lottery story up to explain my huge and illicit income. I am guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty of forgery.
You're a forger, not a traitor. Sure. All right then. Let's see you do it again. We'll watch while you paint a perfect copy of, say, Christ and the Adulteress. Okay?
A copy? If you want a copy, arrest the photographer. Wouldn't you rather see me paint a new Vermeer?
We hear radio static, which fades as a voice comes up.
And now in international news, when Han van Meegeren of Amsterdam, Holland was charged with treason, a grim fate seems certain. Authorities claim he sold the priceless Vermeer to the Nazis, but Van Meegeren says no. He's just a brilliant forger who fleeced collectors and museums out of 7 million guilders. And Van Meegeren says he can prove it. He will paint yet another fabulous fake, this time before witnesses. The investigation continues, but the authorities feel that an execution is likely. The gallows has not been used in Holland for quite some time.
Lights come up on the living room again. A few days have passed. Leicester's files and papers are on the table.
Just in here, sir, please.
Is, Van Meegeren? Is he here?
He's upstairs, sleeping one off.
My name is Reisler, doctor.
I'm Inspector Leicester. Well, I seldom have such a well-dressed visitors. Most of the people I see in my line of work are pretty disreputable.
Well, I hope I am in the exception to that rule.
Me too. So what can we do you for, Dr. Reisler?
Well, I want to speak to someone in authority about this art forger business. It's all over the papers, the radio. I think I even saw it in the newsreel. I just wanted to know if there's anything to it. I mean, I hardly know what to think. I personally think he's a traitor and this story is just a grotesque lie to escape the consequences of his crime. Perhaps it might be best if he's just sent off to some rest home or some hospital somewhere. Not necessarily even to a prison, but just some place where he can pay his debt to society and just be, a vet. That was my thinking on the subject. I just thought that I should tell someone what I thought.
We still don't know exactly what he was guilty of. Isn't it a little premature to be weighing various forms of punishment?
Of course, it's not my place to do so. If I've intruded into the legal arena, I apologize.
Do you always look down girls' glasses?
Every chance I get. When a man gets to my age, he doesn't mess around with, so where have you been all my life?
In my case, for the first half of it, I wasn't even born.
Oh, no. You don't think I would sell a real Vermeer to Goring, do you?
How else do you live in this during the occupation?
You paint 6 fake paintings and sell them for 7 million guilders. I am sorry. I am not a traitor, and I will prove it to everyone. You included.
Risky business. Swindling Goering. And quite possibly fatal.
Yes.
If he became suspicious.
Yes. The Gestapo would have taken a very dim view.
A dim view. You would have wound up on a meat hook.
Quite probably, yes. I was hesitant to unload a forgery onto old Herman, but I was pressured into it by unscrupulous middlemen.
So many shady operators in the office.
They were most persuasive.
I was very money, I imagine.
Yes, but as you know, it all became rather thrilling.
I think you might be a mental case.
Would you be willing to testify to that? Innocent by reason of insanity. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think? I am going to paint Jesus among the doctors, where a man of miracles confounds his critics and converts the experts.
And just how Christ-like do you think you are?
Well, I can't make water into wine, but I did turn paint into gold. 7 million guilders worth.